Contrary to most people's beliefs, a real estate market where housing prices are declining actually has a lot of benefits for most sellers, and this is why. The majority of the sellers are usually upsizing, and when housing prices are going down, that is the best time to upsize to a larger home. Typically in the Guelph and surrounding marketplaces, we aren't in a declining market for an overly extended period of time. And this is one of the best opportunities for people who are wanting to buy a larger house. Now, I know a lot of people would say, well, don't sell in a market like this, but hear me out. There are opportunities and some new challenges in this market. When we look at from a buyer's perspective, you can buy a larger home now and pay close to its list price, even negotiate, and you can avoid bidding wars most of the time. Now, from a selling perspective, you have to wrap your head around the fact that you're not going to get close to as much money as you would have back in February. However, this can actually be a benefit in disguise when buying a more expensive home. You have to look at the whole picture. So let's say back in February, the home you're selling was worth $1 million, and you wanted to buy a larger home for $1.5 million. Well, now the market's changed and prices have dropped around 20%. So the home you're selling, you're only going to get $800,000 for it in today's market. But that $1.5 million house that you were going to buy back in February is now worth only $1.2 million. So if we look at if you had done the move back in February, there would have been a $500,000 spread between what you sold for and what you purchased for. Now there's only a $400,000 spread, which means you saved $100,000 on the home that you're going to purchase. The other reason that I think this is a really good opportunity is that I truly believe that this declining market is not going to last for a long period of time. It just comes down to simple supply and demand, and our supply is still deficient. If we look at the number of houses on the market, we have half as many as we did back in 2007, and new housing starts are down substantially as well. The pause in demand has been because of rising interest rates and fear of a recession, but these buyers haven't disappeared. If we look at the demographics, there's over 4 million millennials that are at the prime age to enter into the housing market. And this year alone, we're expected to have 432,000 immigrants come into Canada. And we're expecting to see more than that in 2023 and 2024. When interest rates start to level off, or if we do go into a recession, interest rates will probably actually start to decrease and demand will pick up. We could see demand pick up later this fall, or it could be sometime into next year, but we're not anticipating that it's going to remain low for too long. If you're considering selling your home and buying a more expensive home, this is the best market for you to do it.